How's it going, fam? It's Erica with Not Your Average EDC, and today we are going to look at 3 knives from 3 fixed blade makers that I think you should be following, that you should know about, and maybe you should even purchase one of their knives. I think you guys know about the first one that we're going to talk about. I have been preaching about John from BGM Knives for a very long time, but if you are new to the channel, BGM Knives, John Miller makes some of the best fixed blades that I have ever used. Fixed blades aren't really talked about as much as folders in the community, but in reality, they are more reliable for the most part, and they definitely have their place, and I am always trying to bring fixed blades onto the channel and continue advocating for them because I think that they have a lot of superiority over folders in a lot of senses. So this is the SPADE model from John over at BGM Knives. One of my favorite knife models ever. This is his iteration of the perfect EDC knife. This one in particular is the full size in 52-100 steel, which is a tool steel. It patinas really well. It takes a gnarly edge, great toughness, lasts forever. Just a really all-around good knife, and I love his work, and I love how rustic it looks. And they're users, they are utility knives. I absolutely love his work. So John over at BGM Knives, you really should be giving him a follow. He has a lot of steel options that you can choose from for your knife. Just great guy, great work. I have a lot of videos on my fixed blade playlist of his knives. The next one is a Canadian knife maker by the name of Kyle Noseworthy. He made this Tradesman model right here. This is an 01 tool steel, and this is his version of the Benchmade 940 in a sense, but as a fixed blade model and obviously enlarged and elongated. But Kyle makes really gorgeous knives. He does everything in-house. They're forged there. He does all the sharpening freehand. Really nice guy. He has a family that he supports, and he's just an incredible knife maker. But like I said, he's in Newfoundland, Canada, I believe, and I absolutely adore his work. I mean, he just does incredible stuff over there. This is a beautiful knife that he made that I am in the process of testing. Really cool guy. Kyle Noseworthy. Check him out. And this model, the Tradesman, he does drop often. He continues to make them. They're on his page. They're out of stock right now, but I know that he's constantly making more. So just sign up for email notifications, and you should be able to see when he drops those. Also, he makes YouTube videos almost every time that he makes a batch of knives. So if you subscribe to his channel and he makes more of the Tradesman model, you should be able to keep up with those updates and purchase one when they drop. And then the last knife maker that I really enjoy is Woody Smith over at Wood Steel Knives. He's the one that made this mini snake eater. He is the guy that worked in conjunction with James Harris over at Junkyard Fox, and they created the snake eater model. James designed it, and then Woody obviously made it come to life. But I have the mini version of it because the full size was just a little large for me. But this is the mini snake eater from Wood Steel Knives. And Woody is a really cool guy. Again, someone who's doing everything in-house. All of these people are. Everything is by hand. Everything is, it has that personal touch to it. I love Woody's quality. I love his work. Very reminiscent of LT Wright Knives, which he does state was a huge inspiration in his journey to becoming a knife maker. So you can kind of see that this looks a little LT Wright-esque, but obviously he puts his own spin on things. This knife is an incredible knife. I can highly recommend it. I have tested it. I have plenty of videos on it. Really nice, very comfortable little knife. This is great for camp tasks, EDC as well if you get the mini version. It's just a really old school looking knife, and Woody does absolutely fantastic work, and I feel that all of these makers are offering us as consumers very reasonable pricing for a handmade quality tool. I also believe that all of these have lifetime warranties. If you mess up any of these, or if you have any issues, you can absolutely contact these people and they will take care of you 100%. Kyle, John, and Woody are all fantastic people. I worked with Woody on this one. I have worked with John for years on different knives and know him personally. I have been to his shop. Kyle doesn't know me as personally as the rest of the people. He did write me a handwritten note once and sent it to me, and we have conversed a bit through his comments section and such, but I'm not as close with him as the other two guys, but Kyle and I have personally talked, and again, an absolutely fantastic human being. All of these people really know what they're doing, and you can really get a huge variety of knives from these three makers. You know, John makes really rugged knives. Woody is kind of bringing, like I said, that LT Wright-esque formation into his work. And then Kyle, I feel, is very unique, and he's bringing a lot of new resources and new angles to the table with his work. I feel that Kyle is very unique in this lineup. I've never quite seen work like his. I really haven't. He's very unique. But they all are absolutely fantastic, so check out all of those makers. I have other videos on these knives. I just wanted to throw a little bit of fixed blade content at you guys today. Go use your shit. I love you so much. I will see you on the next video. Take care.